In today's session, I'll be explaining how to determine the amount of acid in an acid mixture by conductometric method. Conductometry is an instrumental technique in which we measure the amount of substance present in a given sample by measuring the conductance of the solution. We know that all electrolytes, they conduct electricity due to the migration of ions. And here in conductometric experiment, we make use of a conductometer. So this is a conductometer, and the conductometer, it has a conductivity cell. This is a conductivity cell, and here in this two platinum electrodes, they are placed 1 centimeter apart and they have an area of 1 centimeter square. So first thing what you have to do is you have to wash this conductivity cell and you have to immerse it in the acid mixture that has been provided to you. This is a known volume, say 25 ml of acid mixture, that is a mixture of strong acid and weak acid that has been provided to you. So first we will wash the conductivity cell with distilled water and transfer this conductivity cell into the acid mixture. Now the conductometer will show a reading. Say it is 9.3. Now we have not added any sodium hydroxide. You will also be provided with standard sodium hydroxide. This standard sodium hydroxide, it is filled in the burette. Now I have not added any sodium hydroxide. Now the initial reading, it is 9.4. So just note down the reading, that is without addition of sodium hydroxide. Again, now we will be adding sodium hydroxide in increments of 0.5 ml. So now I will add 0.5 ml of sodium hydroxide. Now exactly 0.5 ml I have added. Now how to stir the solution? By blowing. Blow the solution so that the solution is properly stirred. Now note down the reading. See, the reading has come down. It has become 7.8. So again you note down the reading. Now again you will be adding 0.5 ml. So 0.5 ml again we will add. After adding 0.5 ml again you have to blow it. Blow and note down the reading. See, it is 6.1. So like that you have to keep on adding sodium hydroxide and you will get readings like say 5.5, 5.2, etc. That means the reading, it goes on decreasing. This is because now here the solution that has been provided to you, it is a mixture of strong acid and a weak acid. So here strong acid, it is hydrochloric acid, and the weak acid used, it is acetic acid. Strong acid, hydrochloric acid, it is completely dissociated, forming H plus and chloride ions. Now when you add sodium hydroxide, what happens? The fast moving H plus ions, they will be replaced by slow moving Na plus ions. As a result, the conductance, it decreases. Conductance decreases. Now this process, it will continue till all the H plus ions have been replaced by sodium ions. Now when all the H plus is replaced by sodium ions, again the conductance, it is found to increase slightly. This is because the acetic acid present, it is a weak acid. It will dissociate, forming H plus ions, but the number of H plus ions will be less. When these H plus ions, when they are replaced by the Na plus ions of sodium hydroxide, you are getting sodium acetate. The sodium acetate, it is a salt. It is completely ionized, and therefore here the slight increase in conductance, it is due to the presence of sodium acetate. Due to the formation of sodium acetate, there is a slight increase in conductance here. So this slight increase in conductance, it will go till all the H plus ions of acetic acid has been replaced by sodium to form sodium acetate. And after that you can see a sharp increase in the conductance. This is because of the presence of fast moving OH minus ions. So here the conductance decreases because the H plus ions of strong acid, it is replaced by slow moving Na plus ions. and this will continue till all the H plus ions of HCl has been replaced by Na plus. Now after that slight increase in conductance, it is due to the H plus ions of acetic acid being replaced by sodium ion, forming sodium acetate, and this continues till all the H plus ions of acetic acid has been replaced by sodium to form sodium acetate. After that the conductance it increases steeply due to the presence of fast moving OH minus ions, because we are continuously adding sodium hydroxide in increments of 0.5 ml. So this is the pattern of the graph which you get. Now this volume it will correspond to the volume of NaOH that is required to neutralize the strong acid that is present in the mixture, and this one it corresponds to the volume of NaOH that is required for neutralizing acetic acid. Actually this minus this, it will give you the volume of NaOH that is required for neutralizing acetic acid, because this part it indicates the conductance of acetic acid. From here acetic acid conductance it starts. So here V2 minus V1, it will give you the volume of NaOH that is required for neutralizing the acetic acid present in the mixture. Now coming to the calculation part, normality of NaOH it is given to you because you have been provided with standard sodium hydroxide. So it is 1 normal, and normality of its using this formula V1N1 is equal to V2N2. So normality into volume of HCl is equal to normality into volume of sodium hydroxide, from which you can calculate normality of HCl, because normality of NaOH it is 1 normal, volume of NaOH for neutralizing acid that is V1 ml that you can obtain from the graph, and the volume of acid that has been provided to you is 25 ml. So by substituting you will get the normality of HCl. Now from this you can calculate the weight of HCl per liter, that is normality of HCl into equivalent weight of HCl, which is 36.5. You will get it as so much gram per liter. Now this is the calculation for hydrochloric acid, that is a strong acid which is present in the mixture. Now coming to weak acid, that is acetic acid which was present in the mixture, same formula is applicable here also. Normality into volume of acetic acid is equal to normality into volume of sodium hydroxide. Here normality of acetic acid is one which you have to find out, that is equal to normality of NaOH into volume of NaOH divided by volume of acetic acid. NaOH it is a standard solution, so 1 normal. Volume of NaOH, as I told you from the graph, it is V2 minus V1. So that also you will get it from the graph. Volume of acetic acid 25 ml. So substituting you will get the normality of acetic acid, from which the weight of acetic acid per liter, that is normality into equivalent weight of acetic acid, that is 60. So normality into 60, that much gram per liter will be the amount of acetic acid present in the given mixture of weak acid and strong acid. So this is how we determine the amount of substance that is present in the solution that has been provided to you by conductometric method. Thank you.